Welcome to Tangling Together with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern right here that we are going to do. Let's open up the book and find a place for this one. So this one is actually a border tangle, and I made room for a border tangle down here, but I know that the next one is more straight lined, so I can make it fit right here. I won't be able to do that with this one, so I am going to turn my book around and pop it in right here. Actually, I think I am going to turn it around like that so I can work right here. So this is actually starting with a chain of orbs with some spacing between them. And I'm kind of trying to follow the line I have here on the page, my string line. So there we go. And then you go and make like with Huggins, you start on one orb and connect it to the other one. Skip one, do the same. Skip one, do the same. And so on, all the way around. And up here we are doing it the other way around. So starting on one orb and ending on the other one. And we're gonna do that all the way out here. There we go. Then I am starting on this one and making an arch all the way over here. Or you could start over here and make this line going all the way over and ending here on the orb or next to the orb. So starting here and ending by the orb. Starting and ending, and I need to do that again. There it is. So it would be starting right here and ending somewhere down there. Then you can turn your page around. I'm gonna do that, and you're actually going to do the exact same thing. Now I need to see what to do from here going down to the orb. So I'm starting at this orb, going over and down next to this orb. So starting from this one, going up and over and down. This page has kind of an arch, so it's actually a little hard to draw on here. Over and down. And it would be coming from back here and going down there. And then we are going to put a tiny heart in here where we have this little room. Just popping in a tiny cute heart. And again, I'm going to turn my book because we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Popping in a tiny heart. And I definitely did something wrong, because it should be a heart here on one side and a heart there on the other side. So I made mine a bit wrong here, but I actually like the result. This is not the right way to do it. I did something wrong. I should have been starting here. No, wait, there and going over. But I definitely did that wrong. So mine looked like this. It's totally different, but I think it's okay. I'm gonna pop in some black on the pearls, leaving a little shine there, sparkle. There we go. I will have to do this one over one day. We need a aura here. So I'm just auraing everything. I have been drawing tangles since 2015. I normally know how to read, how to do these, but as you see, sometimes even I make mistakes. We don't call them mistakes, we call them happy accidents, just like Bob Ross. Well, I do. Because it's a possibility for new patterns to be formed. So maybe by making something that you didn't really want to do, you made something new and pretty. I don't say that this one is something new and pretty, but I actually do like it. So I'm not mad about this one. But I will have to try to do this pattern right, so you can see how it really looks. I think I'm gonna put in a tiny bead here on the lines between the first orbs, just to make it a bit different. I could make a little line here from the orb and to the point. Because now we're there where this is a totally different pattern than it should have been. So from the point here to the dot, there we go. So this didn't turn out as it should have been, but I'm actually not mad about it. I'm using my Jelly Roll 08 to put in a little dot of white in these black orbs. And I forgot one. Back to my black again and making this one black as well. There we go. Popping in a tiny bit of white here. Maybe making kind of an aura here with the white on the inside of my heart. And I think I'm pushing a bit too hard with it right now. Trying to relax a little more and let the ink flow again. Well, it was supposed to be something else than it is, but here we are. What to do? I have my blue Micron 01 here. This is the light blue. And I'm thinking of making some lines here. Just to soften up the pattern a tiny bit. Oh, there's not much space in this one, but we are going to manage anyway. And the last one here. Maybe color in this side here instead of making the lines. You can make the lines here as well if you want to, but I think I'm just gonna color in this side here to make it pop a tiny bit. And this little part here as well. Again, when you're coloring in, just enjoy each stroke one at a time. And then before you know it, you have colored in all the small rooms and you're done with it. So just relax and enjoy it. And that's the wrong one. I keep doing things wrong today, but we don't have any mistakes in Zentangle, so we are just going to live with it and take it as a part of it, as it should have been like that. This is actually not my first time doing this pattern, but it sure feels like it because everything did go a tiny bit different than I really wanted it to. So yeah, I'm trying to let it live its own life right now and see where it takes me. Going back to the right one right here. And I'm just going to enjoy the coloring in here. Personally, that is one of my favorites. I love to color in things like this. That's a good part about it. We are not equal, so some of you might not like this as much as I do. But then there's something else you really like. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. And I'm going to take my graphite here, and I kind of feel like this is kind of going under right here, so I am popping in some graphite right here at this line here. Taking my Tortillion and softening that line out. Turn it around. And I'm gonna do the same on the side here. Popping in a tiny line of graphite. Using my pencil, no, my Tortillion, to drag out the shading here. There we go. And I'm gonna put in a tiny bit of shading here where it's going under the other pattern using my Tortillion to soften it out. There we go. I actually didn't want to do more, but now I'm going to take my white charcoal here and just pop in a tiny bit of white in the one that we didn't put anything, using my Tortillion to soften it out. And I'm gonna do it on the other side as well. Tiny pop of white. Just like that. And that is the pattern for today, which is not the one we really wanted to do. That is this one here. Well, I decided to try it again, and I have a line going up here, so I'm just making a small one. So we are starting with the orbs from each other, like that. And then we are doing the connection. First the ones that is underneath, then we go over, like that. There we go. And now it's time to do this right. So first I am going from the orb right here and over to this orb. And then again from this orb to the one that we have somewhere behind that one. Then I am going to do the same. I'm not turning my book around this time. So I'm starting from this orb and going to this orb. So from here to there, and then from there and again. And this one will be coming out somewhere underneath here, like that. And then you have your hearts in here. And one here. And now you can see the hearts are placed a bit different than the one I did. I am going to color in my orbs here. Like that, and you just continue down the row with this one, making the aura. And the aura right here. Actually, there should be some kind of a heart shape right there. Going around and auraing everything. And that's it. I'm not going to show you how I decorate this one because I will do that quick off camera. So I'm ready for the video for it next time. But that is how it is. But that is how it is supposed to look, not like this. But actually I think they're both really fun and I like them a lot. Anyway, I hope you liked that. Sorry about this. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.